some hair tutorials for you. The first one that I'm going to do is the Dutch braids look, otherwise known as Kylie braids these days. This is what it looks like. It's basically just like a French braid, two French braids, but inside out. So I'll show you how to do that. So, first thing you want to do is part your hair. You should probably use a comb to part it in the back if you want it to be tidy, but I'm lazy, so I just part it with my hands. So, how you're going to do this one is start it off as you would a normal French braid. So to do this style, you have to know how to do a French braid already. So you're going to take 3 pieces of hair, but you're going to braid them underneath. And you're just going to keep braiding underneath, gathering more hair. And it's the same as a French braid, but instead of going over, you're pulling the hair under. Seems tricky at first, but once you get it, it's super easy. Your hands get used to it. So you're just going to do that all the way down and tie it up, and then do the same thing on the other side, just braiding underneath the whole way down. And this is the look you're going to get. So the next style is my personal favorite, and it's messy or loose waves, and it looks like this. So for this one, you're going to need a curling iron or wand of some sort. I like using this 1.5 inch, or maybe it's 1 inch, I can't remember. And I like using the one with a clip, just so I don't burn my hand. So with this, it's important to wind the hair around as you would with a curling wand, so it's tight like that. And I like to leave a little bit of hair sticking up at the top. I just find that that makes it more of a wavy look rather than a tight curl. So leave that little bit of hair at the end. You're just going to let it out. So it's not really going to look super curly, but that's fine. That's what we want. And you also don't have to curl the whole head of hair. So I don't even section it off, as you can see. I just grab random pieces and curl them. So you'll just keep doing this. I think I did a total of about 6 curls on my head. But like I said, you don't have to do too many curls, just 1 in each place. And then once you're done with those, you're going to take a little bit of, I use this control glaze, but some sort of like gel. Typically a soft gel is better. Put a little bit in your hand and just scrunch the curls up and run your hands through it. That's just going to make them look a little bit more loose and a little bit more messy. And there you go, you're done. So that one's really easy and really, really pretty. So the next style is something I like to call the Roman halo hairstyle. So for this one, you need to know how to French braid again. And you're just going to take a little bit of hair at the top, at the front of your head. And you're just going to do the same thing that we did in the Kylie braids, Dutch braids part. So you're going to tuck the hair underneath as you French braid. But the difference with this is that you don't include the bottom half of your hair. You're just kind of doing the top half of your hair, and you're just braiding towards the back of your head, remembering to, every time you gather more hair, to tuck it under rather than crossing it over top. So once you've done that on one side, just fasten it with a ponytail. We're going to change that in a minute, so you can use whatever kind of ponytail you want. It doesn't have to look perfect. Now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to gather that piece of hair at the very front of your head, split it into 3 sections, and again remembering to gather new hair and then tuck that hair underneath the middle part. You're just going to keep doing that back until you have the other side done. Now you're going to grab the 2 different braids that you've made and gather them in the back. So you won't be able to see for this part, so you're going to want to know how to braid pretty well. And you're just going to braid them down as far as you can and fasten with an elastic, and there you go. I like to pull a little bit of hair out at the front just because I think it looks pretty. I might have pulled a bit too much hair here, but just however much you want, and that's how it's going to look. So the final look today is the top knot style, which is really popular right now. It's really trendy. A lot of people have been doing it this year. This is perhaps the easiest style of this video. So all you're going to do is section the top half of your hair up. Probably not even the top half, maybe the top third. Leave about an inch or two above your ear, down. And just get that top third of your hair, and you might want to brush it back. Like I said, I'm lazy, so I didn't brush it back. I just sort of combed it back using my hands. But you can use a brush if you want it to look more perfect. And you want this to be sitting sort of on top of your head. So this is not something where you fasten it at the back of your head. You want to fasten it right on top. And you can just tighten it a little bit if it's not fluffy enough for you. And there you go. That one is all done. So that one's super easy and pretty. And it looks even better if you have already curled your hair or if you curl the ends. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below which hairstyle you liked best.